welcome back everybody to Warlord of SBAS plays Torment, Tides of Numenera, episode 3. Last time we talked to the Spectre, found out a little bit about our mind and what was hunting us, and then the thing that was hunting us attacked. Oh no. We fought it off and escaped and woke up here talking to Callista and yeah, look at this whiny bitch here. So let's continue with where we were left off. I saw a vision of myself in another time and place just now. You didn't see it too, did you? Elegant, I saw you stare into space while Callista graphically described all the ways you could die, but that's about it. He snorts. I only noticed because I did the same thing. Do either of you know how to fix the crystal chamber there? Elegant chuckles. Then firm and certain, he says, "Not likely, though it might not be impossible. You need people with the appropriate knowledge. I'm sure the cult of the changing god will hold the answer." Her distaste is evident in the expression of her echoes. Of all the face of the one in the lead remains carefully impassive. You turn to the insane to help a newborn? Where's your judgment, Elgarn? I would take him to the Order of Truth. The Order of Truth? Are you mad? They would sooner take us apart. What's the Order of Truth? Knowledge seekers. They learned who to try to wrest. Words hard. They learned who to trust to wrest secrets from the hearts of prior worlds. They gather into the city to exchange their findings and help humanity to build a brighter future. She smiles brightly. Your friend Elegant here was once one of them. Rods, Quicksilvers, and charlatans. They don't have all the answers, and I'd not trust them with the changing god's secrets. You're just angry that they wouldn't help you with yours. Her echoes tinkle laughter. Alright. A pea laughter. Whatever that means. But I am being too cruel, dear Algarn. Let us take your new friends to the Order. Alright. What's the cult of the changing god? Despite what she says, they're not insane. They're eccentrics. Well, that's really the same thing in a way. She laughs, but he soldiers on. They're worshippers of you or your sire, the changing god. They devote their lives to understanding your kind. Can you tell me about the cultists of the changing god again? No, we don't need to tell again. Got some other questions? Alright. So either we can go for the cultists or the change or the Order of Truth. Actually, you could go do both at the same time. I do, because you'll miss out a lot of missions if you don't. Doesn't really matter. I just like siding with Callista because I hate Elegant. So Callista, you take me to the Order of Truth. Of course, once I provide an introduction to the priest, we'll have your chamber fixed in no time. You'll end up without your clothes and broken in a dish while she laughs it off as a good experiment. It's probably best I come with you as well. Ugh. Suspicious as always, Elegant child. The world is an exciting place, but It is full of dangers. Rest assured, one of us will get you safely where you need to be. I'll be right behind you. A stunning smile crosses her face. I shudder to think what Elgar might do to the child. He'd probably be the right choice, but he's also annoying, so fuck him. Alright then, let's go. Companions. Oh. And you can explore. I believe if we go here. Yeah. Inventory. Sorry for all the tutorial, but I don't know if I've seen everything, so. Alright. Yeah, you can see what they look like. Like, see, those are his fancy tattoos, which actually look really cool. It's probably the only cool thing about him. Everything else is lame. He has a weird arm. Or is it just a whole bunch of jewelry? I don't know. Whew. Look at the dress stance. Alright. Nice Callista. Alright.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So let's just start poking things because you can find random things. Hello, Sparky. A mechanical arm lies on the floor, presumably broken during your fall. Sparks pour from the arms, shattered housing, filling the air with a greasy stench. Examining the housing. I sharply pointed out apparatus that formerly topped the device appears burnt out and useless, but the equipment in the base remains at least somewhat operational, as the constant stream of sizzling modes can attest. Lower machinery, quick fingers. Attempt to scavenge what you can from the arms housing. Sure. Alright. Effort, yeah. Effort cost stuff. And let's make you do it, because if you get injured, I don't care. I don't need fine, it's fine. Yay, success. Taking care to avoid the sparks, you extract several handfuls of shiny trinkets and coin-like objects. You recognize the value of it at once. Each such object would be accepted as shins, the informal currency of most regions in the world. So you gather them up and take them with you. Spray fish and 15 shin. Then in the house again. Can I do anything up? No. That's it. So what did I just get? Oh, it's a healing potion. Alright, cool.
It is done.
It is done. And how about the jewel? Sunlight falls through the ragged hole in the roof and onto the shattered resonance chamber. It's hard to believe that you did this. That you plummeted through the curve of the pale blue sky and crashed through the dome. You broke the delicate machine with your own body. It's hard to believe that you're still alive. Four mechanical arms hang over the center of the device above the cracked semi-transparent crystal of the sarcophagus. The fifth arm lies broken on the floor among the scattered synth and crystal shards, and a metal ring surrounds the area, dented and broken by your impact crater. Basically, fix that, fix that, fix that. Gotcha. Take a closer look at the sarcophagus. The padded interior beneath the coffin's cracked lid looks like it was made for a human body. Despite the damage, you didn't see any other way to open it and get inside. You glance between the sarcophagus and the needle-like protrusions on the ends of the arms above. It seems like that using the chamber would not be a pleasant experience. Examine the suspended arms. Cables run from the machines along the dome walls and to the base of the suspended arm, each of which is capped with long needles aimed for the cracked coffin-like chamber at the center of the platform. Gem-like lights flicker dimly at the base of the arms. Gems, you say? And inspect the metal ring. You feel the slightest hint of resistance every time you cross the ring. You know that you're paying. Now that you're paying attention, you note that there are brothers echoing in your ears as though you were inside a glass dome. When you step outside the ring, the feeling passes. Lower machinery. You kneel to inspect the broken section and take note of the field projectors inside, and they are omnidirectional. The ring exists to protect anyone standing inside it, but also to contain tremendous amounts of power. Examine the shards in the rim. Jagged fragments of crystals are intermingled with synth from a shattered dome above. The crystal shards glitter in the light like captive suns. Pick up one of the crystal shards. Yay, I have equivalent of a shiv. At the rim of the crater, you find a sliver of the crystal, sharp as a dagger on one end and smooth on the other. It might make a usable, if somewhat crude, weapon. Other useful shards? No. Alright, cool. So now my guy is equipped with a shiv. Yay me! Moving up in the world already. There was a button, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's it. If you push, tab, it can show you everything you can touch around. Or poke that, or poke that. So let's poke this. Just broken fragments. Okay.
All right.
Nothing important there. Looks like a box. Shivs. Oh yeah. You heal your stats either by sleeping or taking the equivalent to health potions. So speed and intellect, which I use a lot. So
We shall see.
all right. So what's this? A slate black, unimpressive device anchors before you. As you reach out to touch it, the triangle of light on its casing blazes into life, and an image unfolds in your mind. A towering crystal arch rises over a jagged gray landscape. The air is dead and stifling, and there, at the emerald peak, is the image collapses, leaving you staring into the device triangle array of lights. Command me, the device, or the intelligence within it says, each word carefully echoed without distaste. Echoed with distaste. Who are you? Your command was not understood, the intelligence says, with clear satisfaction sounding for all the world like sounding for the word like it understood the question, but it is choosing not to answer. Command me. Oh, it's a sassy robot. What was the arch you showed me? Your command was not. I should do like a robot. Your command was not understood. The intelligence chuckles. It's like pulsing. Command me. Let's see. What commands do you recognize? Oh, I did something right. The three lights throb irritably. Heated air sighs from the device and vents, and then towering list of commands races through your mind far too fast to read. Rub your eyes growing, and then intelligence chortles. Command me, he says smugly. I could smash it. Yeah. Show me the list of commands again. Slower, please. If anything, the list pours through your mind even faster than the last time. Command me. The intelligent drawls. Examine the outside of the device. An indignant hum rises from the intelligence engines. as you examine its an ancient casing. Lower machinery, a much numerous mechanisms on the device side. It appears to be giving you this intelligence its vocabulary and forcing it to speak to you. The device original creator may not have meant for it to communicate at all. Show me the arch again. Device triangle of lights throb in time with a growl of edges within the casing, and the mantle engine unfolds once more. You see a huge crystalline arch on a jagged field. Arches divided into rectangular cells, all of which are numbered. They all appear to be transparent and empty, except at the arch's pinnacle, one cell is lit in a brilliant pulsing emerald. Number 0 is printed on its side. Yeah. If you this allows you to try to remember things, though. Try to remember more details about the strange place. Yeah, I got plenty of mine, so. Excuse me. The memory blossom. You stand before this arch, eyeing the last 2 active cells and once impenetrable legume vu. Alright, legume vu. Well, unleash cell 29, you say, and a twisted artifact appears before you. You climb it with a faint smile, switching the light watching the light fade from the cell far above. You finish from the memory and it falls apart as you raise your eyes arch as it is now. Cell 29 is dark now. Only cell 0 remains. Examine the jagged west then. Dry grit whirls across the empty planet many kilometers beyond the arch. In the faint outline of what seems to be a broken tower, except but is slowly stretching into the gray air. Okay, close the image of the arch. Release your mental hold on the image of the arch and it collapses, returning you to your reality. Command me, the children says sulkily. Alright, unleash contents of cell 0. Ciphers. Ciphers are Numenera objects that can trigger a powerful effect, but can only be used once. Ciphers are basically like magical items that do random things. But you can only hold so many, so hold them at your own risk, really. I think you can have like 4 regularly, but any more then you start getting injured or debuffs, stuff like that. The device's lights flutter with an incandescent shock, then focus on you, flickering. Cell 0 will now be unleashed. The vigilant spits. Please do be advised that the object you are about to retrieve is completely safe. Use no caution whatsoever. Liar! The strange contents of cell 0 materialize before you. Warning, all cells are now vacant. Shuddering legume vu, the vigilant lights that wink out one by one. Experience unstoppable detonation. Yo, it's a bomb. Neat. Interesting. The cast-off can command the changing gods' machines. He crosses his arms across his chest. How do you do that? Basic intelligence? I know it's something you lack, but, you know, most people can do that. Glyssa rolls her eyes at Algren, and then she looks at you. He'll never stop gnawing on this bone, you know. The truth is wasted on him. She gets a glint in her eyes. Though, I admit, curiosity, how did you do that? You know what? Just to fuck with him. Maybe you're right, me. I am the changing god. I knew it, says Brett, bearing a savagely triumphant grin and Callista. She narrows her eyes, but says nothing. I love fucking with him. Alright. What is this? Alright.
It is
Random
done.
glowing lights. Neat. What is this? Alright. Let's see. Well, let's talk to our companions because they can have some interesting conversations, and so.
I don't like the smell of this dome. Let's go.
That's not
Sooner, not later.
Oh, I had to leave this area first. God, you're whiny.
I need to talk to you.
Do I have to talk to you? I really don't want to talk to you. You're so whiny. Fine. What?
This is the reef of fallen worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
No, let's stay and make camp. Why were you looking at me when you said that? I wasn't, he growls. Don't be so paranoid. But when she isn't looking, he raises an eyebrow at you knowingly. Yeah, I know. She's so much cooler than you. Alright, what makes the reef so dangerous? The Numenera of the past are always dangerous, but there are other dangers too, some closer than others. I hate to think that Callista might do to him if I weren't. I hate to think what Callista might do to him if I weren't here. I don't know. Have fun? Not whine? Those are all things she wouldn't do compared to you. Alright. Where are the Numenera? You want me to tell you? He laughs without mirth. Numenera are all around you. Everything left over from the prior worlds. Since Eclipse thrives by trading artifacts from ancient civilizations. Hells, you can't scoop a handful of earth without finding grit from prior worlds mixed out with it. Numenera is anything from the prior worlds, but mostly we mean the stuff that of value to us. A lot of Numenera are just oddities, fancy trinkets with little real use, but sometimes you'll get a cipher that lets you do something incredible. Artifacts are worth even more. A cipher will only do something once, but artifacts last a lot longer, though. They can burn out at the most inconvenient times, he frowns. Not that it's ever happened to me. Of course, we've got no idea what most of the junk was originally intended for. In most cases, it doesn't really matter. Like, you might find what used to be a propulsion unit for a star chariot, or, spaceship. But who the hell knows enough to build you the rest of it? Better use it as a weapon or a power source. He scowls, frustrated about something. I bet you could remake the world if we knew a tenth of the secrets the ancients do not. But most days it's a challenge just to survive. But I don't want to know his story. But I'll ask anyway. What's your story? Ask me again when you get out of here. I don't trust this damn reef any more than the kind we keep. Fine. What do you think of Callista? A parasite disguised as a scholar. Don't be surprised if she betrays you before the day is done. Actually, that would be slow for her. Tell me about your tattoos. Those are nothing. Call them consolation for if you must. He smiles grimly. Some call them by worse names, but that's because they've had occasions to run afoul of these little snakes. It looks where the line of questioning is clear at an end. My gift and curse. It reminds me of it. They remind me of it every day. That's all I hear. I don't care what you have to say. Alright. Hey, Callista. Let's talk to you now. Hi,
Watch
Callista.
your steps, child. This is not a place to walk lightly. There are dangers in the reef, both old and new.
What kind of dangers on the reef? Oh, sorry. I almost gave her, one of you bitches' voice. Myriad, we welcome on the Numenera. Detritus of fallen worlds and antediluvian wars. Not everything in the world knows what it knows that its wars ended long ago. Yet the true dangers of are contemporary. The reef holds the promise of treasure for the determined, but not always for the scrupulous. Why is the residence chamber here on the reef? An astute question, my dear. Most likely the answer is that your sire discovered something we could repurpose for his own designs. If you can seal a dome as well as he did, the reef is as good a place as any for experimentation. What's your story? She laughs. Now is not the time, dear, nor is the reef a safe place for lengthy disquisitions. Disquisition? Rest assured, when we reach the cliff, there will be plenty of time to swap tales. Not that I care, but what do you think of him? Her lips pucker like she's tasting something foul. He's useful, she finally says. At least he was once. If the pompous lack nibbler, forgive my language, dear, finds one more fault with me, I expect my sister will murder him in several realities. She cocks her head to the side. There goes one now. Why were you traveling with him in the first place? She sighs with the sound. The sound echoes like a hissing of a balloon. He was not always so sour. He was a man of science, an aeon priest, who reveled in knowledge, but his pain has infected him, and he sees the world through that cast. It would be tragic, but her echoes all seem as exasperated as she, and she continues. But he's the same as in every existence in which I know him. It has become incredibly tiresome. He also said he could help me with my problem, but he is a poor liar, and I a fool. Where are all those echoes of you? They are me. We are part of each other, sisters across infinite realities. We share our experience and power. That's the old saying. That's the old saying. That experience brings wisdom. I must be the wisest person in Cities Cliffs, the wisest across the countless worlds. Her laughter peals out. Alright, cool. Alright, so we'll end here for today. Next time, we'll explore the reef. So remember to embrace the chaos, or you'll go mad. Bye.